Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to play Zetter's Paintings mod. This is a mod that adds Zetter Painting into Minecraft. And if you've never heard of Zetter Paintings before, Zetter Painting is basically just a mod that adds new stuff and you can make paintings into Minecraft, which is never a thing before. So here I'm going to show you guys all the things you want to know about the Zetter Paintings mod. Here we got all the things added from the mod. And I'm going to show you guys how to craft these recipes right here, starting with the artist table. Here are all the things you need to use to make the artist table. It comes with 2 colors and 2 ways to make the Zetter table. It comes with different colorful planks right here. So I'm going to take a moment right here, and you can like pause or just watch the screen right here, indicating each different colors that you can use to make the artist table. The next one I'm going to show you guys is a palette, which you only need a painting or a paint, I'll call it, from the Zetter Painting Mod, and any planks that you can choose from depending what type of colors you want to pick to make the palette. The next one is an easel, which you can choose any different planks right here, and you need 2 sticks on the bottom right here to make the easel right here. Again, I'll let you pause for a moment and watch the screen of what colorful planks you need to make the easel. Now the fourth one you need is a paint, which you can choose different type of designs compared with these paints that I'm showing you guys. Here you can use all these dyes right here, the sand dye, the magenta dye, the yellow dye, black dye, white dye, and sometimes you can choose with different areas of the slots, the dye right here I'm showing you guys, to make the paints right here to make them like that. Now moving on with the frame, starting with the oak frame, you need 4 oak planks, you need a leather, 3 sticks, and an iron nugget to make the oak frame right here. The next one is the jungle frame. You only need 4 jungle planks, a leather, 3 sticks, and an iron nugget right here. The spruce frame, you need to have 4 spruce planks, 3 sticks, a leather, and an iron nugget right here. For the crimson frame, you need to have 4 crimson planks, you need to have a leather, 4 sticks, or 3 sticks I'll call, and an iron nugget to make the crimson frame right here. The acacia frame, you need to have 4 acacia planks, 3 sticks, a leather, and an iron nugget. For the mangrove frame, you need to have 4 mangrove planks, you need a leather, 3 sticks, and an iron nugget. Dark oak frame, you need to have 4 dark oak planks, 3 sticks, a leather, and an iron nugget. Birch frame, you need to have 4 birch planks, 3 sticks, a leather, and an iron nugget. A warp frame, you need to have 4 warp planks, a leather, 3 sticks, and an iron nugget. For a golden frame, you actually need 4 golden ingots, 4 emeralds, and a leather to make the golden frame. For the iron bezel less frame, this is something else. You only need iron nuggets, which you need 4 of them. You need 4 glass plane and a leather to make the iron bezel less frame. For the spruce frame with nameless, you need to have 4 spruce planks, a gold nugget, leather, and 3 sticks. Acacia frame with nameplate is pretty much similar to the old one, but you only need a golden nugget, and the rest is the same thing: 3 sticks, a leather, 4 acacia planks right here. Crimson frame with nameplates, you need to have 4 crimson planks, 3 sticks, a leather, and a golden nugget. Jungle frames of nameplates, you need to have 4 jungle planks, you need to have 3 sticks, leather, and a golden nugget. For the golden frame with nameplates, you need to have the gold ingot and the original golden frame that you have made before. For the warp frame with nameplates, you need to have 4 warp planks, 3 sticks, leather, and a golden nugget. For the dark oak frame of nameplates, you need to have 4 dark oak planks, 3 sticks, a leather, and a gold nugget. For the birch frame of nameplates, you need to have 4 birch planks, a leather, 3 sticks, and 1 golden nugget. For the oak frame of nameplates, you need to have oak planks, 4 oak planks right here, 3 sticks, a leather, and a golden nugget. And the last one in this mod to make is the mangrove frame with nameplates, which you only need 4 mangrove planks, you need 3 sticks, a leather, and a golden nugget. And now, since I showed you all of the recipes to make all for the Zetter's Painting mod, now I'm going to show you guys how to make the painting itself, starting with the artist table. Now I'm going to try to go quickly in this mod because it won't be like a very heavy mod I'm going to try to show you guys, but it's going to be pretty much a simple mod. and try my best to make it simple as well, because this one can get something complicated to work for. So this one is called an artist table, which you basically want to do is add some papers right here. And in order to make some papers, I assume there's like papers here in this mod. If I go all the way down here on my search items, there's supposed to be like papers, which is the blank canvas, which is called that. It's a 1x1 paper right here. I'm gonna add like 4 of them. So I'm gonna pick all 4 of them each to make the painting start with it, because I'm actually gonna make a 4x4 painting. So because this one can fit the whole screen like that, so that's the total amount of the painting preview, which can make the whole blank canvas, which is 2x2 now, after adding multiple 2s right here. So yeah, you can do that to make the paint like that. This is how the artist table works. And the switch can basically be used for adding a extra canvas to the painting right here, which if you're painting like an extra bigger painting, then that works for that specifically. But since I'm not painted right now, I'm not gonna need to make another blank canvas to it, but I'm gonna use as a painting, starting to paint some things right here. I'm gonna go right here and start painting. So now this one can get pretty tricky, but it's not really hard in my honesty. So this one, starting with this, is the pencil, which you only use this to paint stuff. You need to have a paint right here, which you only need that paint from here, which is called the palette. You use the palette to add right here, and since the palette is now added into my painting, you can now paint freely with colors available to you. You can pick whatever color, you can choose whatever color right here available for you. You can choose gray or whatever painting you can choose for. And since I'm using the pencil mode right here, this will color like this as a pencil design like that, with the painting specifically being thinner than normal. This one is the brush symbol, which basically adds the more bigger effects of the color and can make a more cloudy effect of the painting, which of course using the brush can create the effect. This one is an eyedropper. So basically this chooses the color, and if you choose the color, the next color you're going to be picked is going to be coloring that color specifically. So for example, I pick red. The next color I'm going to write is going to be red specifically. This is not a brush, but it just picks the color like that. So that's how it works for the eyedropper. Now the next one is the bucket tool, which this one you can pick up the color and it will specifically add the right color amount throughout the entire page like that. And the last one is the hand tool, which you can use the hand tool to move the painting and it will show pixels in the background. But if you go move like this, it actually will make you a bigger effect on the painting like that. And for this one, by pressing Z in your keys or pressing this on the game, you can undo the colors, and to redo the colors by pressing Y like right here as well. You can choose out whatever you want to. This one you can just zoom in or zoom out the painting like that, specifically similar to the hand tool, but the hand tool you can just move with your keys, while this one you can choose by zooming in and zooming out the painting like that. You can choose whatever painting you want to do. This can change the color code from specifically like that, and it will choose you what color design you can add the painting for it. So for example, if you choose a more like pink or purple color right here, the main color right here is just going to be purple because that's the most available color available for you from this side. For S, same thing, because this one is specifically just the color that comes from the first color right here. This one specifically just makes the color due to the color code, and same thing for the B color. It all just comes from the color code that messes up with the color picker right here. And sometimes the palette can lose its ability of its power or its bars because you need to switch it up the painting. This one you can add some whatever random stuff right here. You can just add random dye or random stuff for anything in the next step, or you can just leave your blank canvas right here. Whatever you're gonna do, whatever you're planning for, you can add anything right here. Now if you're done finishing with your paint, which I'm not done yet obviously, but I'm just giving you an example. So if you're done with your painting, you can actually pick up your canvas and you can leave it right here, and you can actually put it right here like that, as a painting like that, as a whole painting. My painting looks specifically just like a random red painting like that, but I'm just showing you specifically like an example. That's how a painting can work like that. You can just put a painting and it will stick like that. And like I said, if you want to make your painting bigger, you can actually take the painting. I assume you have to press shift and right click the painting. You pick the painting up and you actually make the painting bigger by adding more blank canvases right here. So anyways, the 2x2 painting right here, which I'm showing you guys, you can collect them and you can like stack them each in times like that. So if you want to have a 1x1 blank canvas, a part of the picture, the half part will be cut specifically like that. But if you just want to keep the whole thing, you can just basically just take off right here. But if you want some part of the painting, you can take one painting off from it and you can actually add one part of the painting like that, which is crazy like that. Pretty cool, pretty sick, and pretty awesome. But if you don't want to keep your painting on the easel and instead you want to add them to the frame, like I show you guys pretty much all the crafting recipe of the frame, you can just use the frame and you can add the pictures on the frame, whatever you want to decorate like that. And the last thing I want to share you guys is if you want to add more frames or canvases into the picture like that. If for example I'm going to add a 1, 2, 3, and the other one was supposed to be 4, but if you want to add like 6 more, like 6 times, or actually hold on, let me count it for a sec, 3 times 3 I assume. If you want like a 3 times 3 one, you may need to paint more because you need extra space to paint like that. And if you use that extra space, you can make your picture better, you make your picture more brighter, whatever you want to use the picture for. It is really crazy to use that picture like that. I'm pretty sure this is the whole entire mod of this mod showcase where I show you guys of the Zetter Painting Mod, and hopefully I did help you guys with the review of the Zetter Painting Mod, which I show you guys just right now in this video. This is pretty much the latest version as well I'm playing on. I assume it's 1.21.11 or 1.21.10, I'm not sure. But the latest versions on CurseForge will be down, the link in the bottom subscription for you guys to download. Just want to say thank you so much for watching, guys. If you find this video helpful, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you guys won't miss my videos live. Thank you for watching Zetter's Painting Mod. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and leave it down in the comment section below what you guys think about this video. If you have any questions about it, just speak me down in the comment section below. I can try my best to reply for you guys. Any questions you have for down there. Just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in a brand new video.